Is it sound all right?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, see. Hey, thank you, JJ. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, guys. Could get Adam to holler back at me there. We're fired up and ready. We're trying to not using our other program today, so we're going to be going off of Facebook's live program. We'll probably get all of our information stolen by the North Koreans, and then there we are with no information because North Koreans have it all. Awesome. All right, Rob Lieber's here. Rob is a good American. Rob helped me out today, sent me a link to a guy on the Craigslist that's got a dash so I can fix my dash in my Dodge because there's a hole in my dash that you could literally have a groundhog flow through. So today's show is brought to you again by PowerShot. PowerShot is our in-house fuel additive. It is a very, very good additive. All good Americans are running PowerShot fuel additive. It is made from secretions of eagles' freedom glands. So PowerShot, get some PowerShot, try it out. You're going to love it. Today we're going to give a bottle of this away. Update on Hunter Maines. Hunter Maines is our resident single guy. Hunter Maines is still single, ladies. A good point was brought up to me last week. We talk about Hunter Maines every week, and if Hunter Maines has got a woman or been talking to any women yet, and it has occurred to us that there are no women that watch this show. So, guys, if your girlfriends or wives or some women that like the show, they're more than welcome to watch the show, and we will try to pair them up with Hunter Maines, and it should be a great, fantastic match made in heaven for everyone involved. So, absolutely, let's go. Miles Campbell is a damn good American. See, another ball is up for grabs. You're exactly right, Brody. Ball's going out. Did you try it out, Brody? How did you like it? Let us know, man. Let's see. Meow Campbell. Let's go. What else we got? Cool. Everything else is good. All right. So what do we got going on this week at the company? We've been talking about some of the internal stuff that we've been doing. We're launching a new website, some new back of the house stuff. We're doing a ton of training in house right now. Not a lot of changes going on the website and stuff, but new updated website, something we're really, really excited about. Hope to be able to launch here really, really soon, next week, maybe 2 weeks. So be looking for that. I think that might be the first that I've really talked about that. So turkey season. So we've talked about turkey season quite a bit. I am now tagged out. I tagged out last week. I think it was Thursday after the show. Thursday, and I shot another bird on Friday. So tagged out. I'm good. My wife, my smoking hot wife, went out behind our barn this week, I think Monday or Tuesday, and she shot her first turkey. Internal struggle that I had with that was I didn't know whether to have my feelings hurt that she did it without me, or if I should be even crazy more in love with her. So I'm still working through those emotions, and here we are for that. Honest Stearns, Corey Stearns, one of our new sales guys. Stearns has sold our owner, Dennis Craig, a trailer that does a track right picture. Didn't have you exactly right, Stephen. Those can be found on my Instagram page. Absolutely. Shit. Stearns. All right. We got laughing at Stephen there. Stearns, on a Stearns trailer sales, that's what we've been calling now. Every weld broke on this 32-foot gooseneck that we bought. So we've been redoing that. I'll think of something funny to talk about today. What else? I want to send a shout out to everybody getting ready for Rudy's and UCC. Being in the diesel industry, and I've worked for Thoroughbred Diesel. This is my 12th year. I made a lot of great friends in this industry. And I know that you guys are absolutely burning it at both ends right now, burning the candle at both ends. You guys that are going to they're going to do Rudy's and UCC. God bless you. I know a lot of you aren't getting any sleep, so taking time away from your families and stuff like that. But it's awesome. I mean, it really is. It's awesome. It's awesome where the diesel community is today. It's awesome to see how far that they're pushing the trucks, and just a cool time to be here. So here we go. All right, let's do some questions. Nick Sodal says, got my fast 165 in for my 99 Cummins. Pump is under the hood, nothing in tank. Should I run a sump or a draw straw? I never let my truck get under a quarter tank anyways. What you think? Nick, I'll be honest with you, man. It's probably, if you are 100% anti having to drop your tank, then sump is obviously going to be the way to go. I think with the sumps, you're going to get with the draw straws probably have a little bit of a bad reputation for the quarter tank issue. If you cut the straw correctly, put it in the correct place on the tank, you're not really going to have much of a quarter tank issue. And I like what you said there. You don't let the truck get under a quarter tank. But 98 and 2002 Dodges, none of them have a gas gauge. None of them have a fuel gauge in them that works anyway. So here's what I do in my truck. I've got a draw straw in mine. I never have a quarter tank issue, but I don't let my truck get under 300 miles anyway. I check my odometer every time I get fuel. I run 300 miles and I get fuel. That way I know I've got a good amount of fuel in the tank. So I'm in pretty good shape. So to answer your question, what I suggest, draw straw or sump. The sumps today, you can totally do it without dropping the tank. It's a pretty nice deal. If you want them to have the option of being able to drain your tank quickly, I would say sump. So let's go sump, man. That's what I'm going to vote for. Trent Shields is here. Trent's a good American. Ronald Omark here. Ronald is a damn good American. Where's the cat? It's cat season. That's exactly right. It is cat season. Where in the hell is the cat? Miles, I don't know where the cat is. I don't know what they've done with the cat. May have misplaced the cat. I don't know where that went. Rob want to know how the LB7 project's going. Working on my white truck right now, doing some super secret injectors. I hope to have it done next week, dude. We've been in training all week this week. I haven't done a thing to it the last 2 weeks. So CJ Donahue says, how about finding me a 2003 third gen harness? I have called everyone. Let me think on that, CJ. I might be able to help you with that. JJ Valera says, I'll go out on a day with him for a bottle of additive. You don't want to go out. This bottle of additive, this is great stuff, but you don't want to do that, brother. You do not want to do that. And here is Jody. Jody has been sent by Adam. Where's the cat at, Jody? This is Wallaby Joe.
All right. Apparently there's a cat here somewhere.
Where's the cat, mate?
I don't know. It might be up here.
The Yeti microphone's picking the sound up great, man. Watch out for that Canadian beer stein up there. That's not a cat, contrary to popular belief.
No.
No.
No, it's not a cat.
It's not a cat. I don't think my Australian accent's not worth shit.
That's all right. You spend a little time in the land down under, you'll be all right.
That's exactly right. You want to take a question here, Wallaby? How about a question for Wallaby Joe, guys? Anybody want to ask a question to a genuine 100% Australian? Are there noticeable gains in cold air intakes, Wallaby, as in different brands better than others? What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think cold air is better than hot air.
Yeah, you got it.
So, yeah.
That's it. Sums it up.
Absolutely.
The colder air that you think you can get in there, the better off you are.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, if you got to throw some ice cubes in there.
That's right.
Chill it out.
That's right. All right. Aesthetics. What do you like underneath the hood, and what looks good to you? So you're really not going to see the pants difference in performance from a cold air intake. So, but you want something when you pop the hood that you like. You know what I mean? So you're proud to see it. So, you've always got your normal companies, your K&N, S&B, AFE, but don't forget about little companies like HSP.
Now, me personally, though, I'm more interested in a good bumper.
Yeah. You like
rear end.
Hell yes, a big one.
Yeah, that's just me though.
Y'all aren't fooling around with the stock bumpers. No, absolutely. You all go full on ranching. Yeah, there's no place to hang a kangaroo on a stock bumper.
Exactly.
You got it. What's the Australian word for kangaroo?
Kangaroo.
All right.
All right.
Have a good day.
Good day, mate.
Yeah, good day, mate. He's going to throw some shrimp on the barbie. Let's go. All right. Next one, do I need a sump kit? I'm trying to avoid spending the money if I can run fast by itself with no problems. Go. Yeah, Nick, we said go sump. I would do sump with the integrated return. Yeah, absolutely. GNR is a really good one. We carry Bean sumps. Bean is actually coming out with a new sump that's going to have an integrated return on it too. We don't have any of those yet, but the GNR we do have. The GNR is a great sump. They're both going to be good sumps. Either way you go, you're not going to have a problem. Trev Burt just joined. Trev is a damn good American. Christopher Brozumato, sorry buddy. When do you need to regularly change the fluid, oil, and transmission in a 2004 Ford F-350 dually? There's a service interval for that, Christopher, that's in your owner's manual on the truck. What do I suggest? If you're really banging on the truck, if you're doing a lot of towing, I would want to do it sooner. If what is it called? Extreme duty environment, whatever. Maybe you change the fluid every 50,000 miles. If you're using synthetic, you're really not supposed to have to change it. It's supposed to be a lifetime fluid. But if the fluid begins to get discolored and you start to notice a smell to it, then you're going to want to change it and change the filter too. Changing the filter is more of an important thing if you're running like in synthetic fluid than it is to change the fluid so much. So absolutely, it just depends on what you want to do, man. If you're banging on the truck pretty hard, I would go ahead and change it more than what the manual calls for. Hello, Grimmy. How are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching the show. I appreciate it. I need your boss to call me because I need to talk to him about some stuff. Thank you. Can you install the fast without a sump? Yes, Nick, you can. If you buy the 165 kit, they're going to come with a draw straw. So there you go. You can use the draw straw in that example. So, all right. We are going to do a giveaway. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. We're going to do a giveaway today. Barry Pierce joined. Barry Pierce is a damn good American. We're going to do a giveaway today. We're going to give away a gift card, Thoroughbred Diesel gift card. Unknown amount on the gift card, but eventually I will pick somebody. So you don't have to do any numbers or anything like that. We're going to pick one of the guys in here. All we're going to ask you to do is to tag one of your friends in the comments section. So hopefully we can get some more viewers that way. We've got plenty of viewers, but we'd like to have everybody there, and you tag some ladies, and we're going to get Hunter Maines married off. If we get enough people to tag females into the show next week, we'll have Maines on, and we will introduce Maines to everybody in real life. So Dylan Tipton says he's got a 97 12 valve 5-speed, just put a new 550 horsepower clutch in my truck, is just supposed to only have some pump and timing work, and I can slip it really easily if I get after my truck a little. Do you think it has more than just pump work? Well, honestly, with single disc clutch, Dylan, you're kind of walking a fine line right there anyway. And by getting into it, it just depends on where you're at. If you're putting the truck in a huge, huge lug and then boom, you're back on top of the fuel, then yeah, you're probably blowing right through the clutch, because the spike when you hit it, when you come off of the lug, once the truck starts to unload, you're just blowing through it because of the torque. Do I think you've got more than pump work done to the truck? I really don't know. It just depends on what timing you've got done too. Most people, when they go in there, you're looking at Zach. Zach is here. Zach is a damn good American. Zach, good luck with your event this weekend. Zach is with Rudy's Diesel. Everybody should say a prayer for those guys, because they're having a big daggone event this weekend. It takes a lot to put on an event the size that they're going to put on. But so do we think you got more than pump work done? It sounds like it, man. Most of the time on 12 valves, guys are doing light injectors or stuff. They'll get a set of delivery valves off their buddy if they tinker around with timing. It just depends. It depends on what turbo is on the truck too. So it sounds like you're outside the horsepower range on the clutch, Dylan, so good luck to you. If you need a clutch, give us a call. I'll be glad to help you out with it. Matt Jones, 01 LB7, leaking oil out of the bottom front passenger side of the motor. Why would an 01 LB7 be leaking oil out of the bottom front passenger side of the motor? Well, Matt, it depends on how much oil you're looking at. Are you 100% that it's oil? Because on the passenger side, you've got your coolant bottle. You could be pushing a little bit of coolant out. Maybe it's running down the motor or something like that, mixing with oil, and it looks like it. It could be coming out of your catch bottle. The PCV can is on that side too. It may be coming out of the PCV tube. You may have too much blow by on the engine. There's 1,000 different places it could be coming from, brother. So, good luck with it for sure. If there's anything I can do to help you, if you need to get on the phone with us, Matt, give me a call. I'll be glad to help you. I don't know that it's a valve cover or anything. You tell me a little bit more about the job. If you just did injectors, maybe it's the lower valve cover gasket leaking. Could very well be that. So, but I'll be glad to help you if you need something, man. Good luck with that. Let's scroll back through here for just a second. Make sure that I've got all the questions up until now. I think I'm caught up on everything. It's awful pretty day outside, and everybody doesn't need to be in watching my ugly mug on this TV station. Everybody on Facebook, you need to be out enjoying the weather for sure. So talking about our pulling truck, Diana. So much going on in the company right now. We haven't had a whole lot going on, but we still got our fab guy punching away on Diana. He did get the hydraulic steering done this week, so we hope the truck to be on the ground next week off of the rack. I really do need that damn rack. I've got an LV7 in there I need to get done. I've got 2 trucks I need to get on the rack, so hopefully we'll get the rack freed up this week. Sales, we still got the free shipping on Suncoast transmissions. We beat up on that a lot, man, but that's a really, really good deal. If you're looking for a Suncoast transmission, you want to do a full built transmission, man, right now is the time to buy one. Free shipping to get the transmission to you. We'll pay for the shipping on the course, so check that one out. BD is running 10% off their fuel injectors right now, which is the common rail injectors, so check that sale out. Then we got 10% off InGen intakes. InGen is a really good line for us. If you've never heard of them, check their intakes out. Really good product. Really like those good guys out of California. So let's see. Let's see. All right, I got a few while we're gone there. So Peyton Lamb says, I got a 7.3 with the IPR valve is leaking oil out, a new one in, and it is still leaking. Peyton, are you sure that it's coming from the IPR? Could be coming from a couple different places on the H-pop. Could be coming from upper of the engine bay, could be coming from the lines, could be coming from a lot of places on Hue injection system, man. So if it is coming from the IPR, you may have something going on the board that's letting it come by there. I don't know on that one. Dylan Tipton in 4th gear is about ready for me to shift. Got to go into it, see if it would hold and slip really easily. Wasn't in a lug, and it's got a stock turbo. Whoo! Yeah, you probably got a lot of pump work done, Dylan, I'd say. Chris Ross, 2008 Dodge Cummins 67 stock turbo studded 4-inch straight exhaust H&S tuner. I just noticed a little white smoke at startup, looking to replace injectors. How big should I go? Farm and daily driver really doesn't matter. Chris, that's a good question. I would do, if you're going to, it depends on what your horsepower number is. I know that's a very generic answer, and I give it to you a lot, but it really does depend on what your horsepower goal is. If you're not going to be doing a turbo, I really wouldn't suggest going with that much bigger of an injector. You can do a 50 horsepower. If you're dead set you want to do injectors, do a light injector, do a 50 horsepower injector, something like that. Just get a little bit better atomization of the fuel. You're going to really like that. The truck is going to respond to it well. Remember, the limitation that you have here is going to be the turbo. Another nice upgrade, kind of thinking outside the box. Even if you do, if you keep the stock sticks in the truck, do a CP3 upgrade. You'll be amazed at how much more responsive the truck is going to be, how much crisper and snappier that it's going to be with a CP3 upgrade. A nice CP3 upgrade. You're just going to be able to fuel through your tunes correctly, maintain good fuel pressure, and it's going to be a very different truck. So, consider a CP3 pump there, man, too. So, Matt Jones says injectors were done about 100,000 miles ago, not losing any oil on the dipstick. And yes, it was just oil. I was thinking maybe injectors were going out. Injectors were done about 100,000 miles ago and not losing any oil on the dipstick. And yes, it was just oil. I was thinking maybe injectors were going out. So if you're not losing any oil, but you've got an oil leak, then a couple of things could be going on there, man. You could be making oil from the injectors. You could have a cracked body and it's making oil. So you're getting fuel inside the crankcase there. That's definitely something that you're going to want to take into consideration. You want to make sure that it's not cooling as well, or another fluid. So, yeah, you got a couple of things going on there, man. I know that's a little bit of an older motor there. So just check it out really well. Check your balance rates on your injectors too. 2008 6.7 Cummins gurgles in overflow tank when shutting the engine off. Only does it for about 20 to 30 seconds. No signs of fluid in the oil, etc. It has done it for as long as I can remember. Is this normal or is this a problem? Kent, you're going to get some, a cooling system is a pressurized system. If there is if you're overpressurizing the coolant system, one of the things that I would look for in that is shut the truck off and grab the upper radiator hose. Grab the upper radiator hose after you've shut the truck off for a couple of hours. If it holds pressure after a couple of hours, there's a pretty good chance that you've got an unusual amount of combustion pressure in your coolant system. I would lean towards the side of a head gasket at that point. So check that out, man. John Roberts, Suncoast or PPE trans kit, which is better? Looking to make 800 or 900 horsepower for LB7, either one, John. You're going to be fine either way you go there. not choosing a side on that one. You know what I mean? Because they're both good kit. You're getting good clutch. You get good clutches with either kit that you go with. Either one of them's got a good converter. So really going to be flip of a coin. I think you're going to doing the right thing either way. Dylan Tipton again says, thanks, Wade. Love doing business with you guys. Great people spend a lot of money these last 6 months. Love Q&A, man. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here with us, man. Chris Ross is looking to put a fleece turbo on in the next few months. You were the one with the injectors, weren't you, Chris? So if you're going to do a fleece, then yeah, absolutely. Let's do a light injector there. My Smoking Hot wife just joined. Hello, Smoking Hot wife. Sam Wright is here. Sam is a local good American. Daniel Hans, I don't know if you skipped mine or missed it. Daniel Hahn, must have missed it, buddy. See if I got it. Fire your question again, brother. I missed it. I apologize, man. Bob Barkham, S&B injection, S&B or engine for a 13 Duramax. Either one, Bob, is a good intake. We got both of them in stock. Either one of them is going to be a good one for you. I like S&B's lid that's on their kit. You can see the status of your filter all the time. There's a lot of stuff that I like about the engine too. I like the Rotomold boxes that they've got. They're both good kits, so you're going to do good either way you go, man. Brody Campbell says, would a CP3 upgrade on an LMM Duramax be a good thing to do? H&S tuner, stock injector, stock turbo. Yes, absolutely, Brody. Really seems like the LLY, LBZ, and LMM CP3 are really bad about scoring the barrels inside of the pump. So what happens with that is you're going to have the CP3 is going to struggle to maintain fuel pressure. Now, a lot of times it can be high leak back on the injectors. High return rate on the injectors, which is going to cause you to have a pretty big difference between actual and commanded fuel rail pressure. But a lot of people don't realize that if that happens to your injectors, once that happens to your injectors, it's probably done because of fuel quality or things of that nature. That goes through the CP3 pump too, so you have the exact same thing going on CP3 pump. So if you're doing injectors in those 3-mile trucks, LOY, LBZ, LMM, definitely consider doing the CP3 at the same time. Cheap insurance to get proper performance there. So definitely check that out. Ramsey McEldowney, sorry if I screwed that up, buddy. Faster air dog for electric fuel conversion on a 1995 7.3. Either one's going to be fine. One thing that I like about the air dog, and I talk about this all the time on the OBS trucks, with the external fuel regulator on them, you have a little bit better ability to play between the two regulators. If you're going to do a regulated return, you have a little bit better ability to play between the two regulators to get the fuel pressure that you're going to want there. So I'm going to give the air to the air dog on that one, brother. Colin Burton just joined. Colin and Owen Hooker are both damn fine Americans, and we are glad to see you here. Golly, boys, it's 3:26 already. All right, so here we go. I'm going to wrap it up. At the end of this video, please make sure that you turn on your live notifications so you know when we're on the air. We really enjoy you all watching. We really enjoy doing Q&A. I'll be honest with you, we get so many questions. Sometimes I fly through the questions, and if I don't get your question answered the way you want to, or I say something because I'll stumble over my words because I'm a native Kentuckian, so I have a low IQ, you can always shoot me an email at wmcginnis@thoroughbreddiesel.com. My last name is spelled like a bad Scotch, or you can always call me direct at my desk. My direct line number is 859-355-9002. If it goes to my voicemail, leave me a voicemail. I'll give you a call right back, and I try to get your question answered as best as I possibly can if I'm in the office, for sure. Anybody, you guys are always welcome to call me. I'll be glad to help you. Golly, man. Wild week this week inside of here. Be glad to get out and see everybody at UCC. Looking forward to seeing Zach. I know Zach is going to be there. Hopefully, Steve from Quadzilla, hope to get to meet you there. You guys try to be good Americans this week. Try to love your neighbor. Don't do anything stupid, and be very, very careful out there. If you guys need anything, please give us a call. Click the like notifications on. Like the notifications, whatever the heck it is, man. Y'all have a good week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.